Welcome to Top Tarot. Hope you guys are well. I have been on vacation, gallivanting, lollygagging. Let's see what the universe has to tell us. Source, divine, ancestors, please provide us with clear, concise messages for the collective. What do we need to be aware of? What do we need to know? One in the water. What is going on at this time? For the peoples. For the peoples. We have so far Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, Six of Cups. I need two more cards, please. Ooh. All right. Eight of Cups. Two more. No, one more. R2. Okay. Three of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Can I place this over here? Way down yonder. This is Top Tarot. Top Tarot. Oh, the water's still running. Hold on, girl. Let me turn the water off. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles and a lot of Cups. A lot of money and a lot of emotion. People get real emotional when money is involved. Let's see. And clarify this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, upright. You have initiated strong, clear boundaries. You have stepped into an era where your boundaries, your mind is clear. You are no longer wishy-washy about entities, people, places, and things that you are allowing into your circle. And I also heard your thoughts. Because when we allow people in, they do influence our thoughts and our minds and how we move and how we operate. And you're putting up boundaries with people, places, and things, and your thoughts. So this may be inner work, an initiative to do the inner work and recreate your thought process. With the Six of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. This is Six of Cups upright and a Six of Cups reverse on the Six of Pentacles. And this also came out Five of Wands. These two came out together on the Six of Pentacles. Receiving from the universe. And these cards here, these visuals here with the Judgment tattoo on the hand, this is always, to me, in this deck of Six of Pentacles, is the universe. You are now receiving. And the Ten of Pentacles is down here. Receiving abundance from the universe. Because you chose to leave certain, and with the Six of Cups, this is like familiar things, nostalgic things, family matters, things of the past, childhood, friends, family. Because you have chosen to leave these things behind, put up your boundaries with these individuals, a gift is being bestowed upon you. And because you are controlling yourself and choosing your battles, and putting up the boundaries instead of engaging in every conflict and every argument, because you know everything doesn't need or deserve a response. And when you are putting your energy into things that are lowering your vibration, because it's an energy exchange, you're trying to maintain to get to this 10 of Pentacles down here. You're trying to be the emotionally balanced King of Cups. And when people are provoking you, triggering you, placing their projections onto you, and you are reacting to those things, that's an energy exchange, which is then lowering your frequency, which is lowering where you are trying to go. And where you're trying to go is into your highest self, the highest timeline, into abundance, into joy, into prosperity. And when you be down there in the gutter with the others, you're lowering your frequency, because that is what they're trying to get you to do. Because they see you already and they know where you're headed. And they're just trying to bring you down. They're trying to distract you. Chaos and confusion. That's what the Five of Wands, look at all that. Chaos and confusion. But you are removing yourself. You are putting up your boundaries. You're no longer playing in the mud with them. And because of that, the universe is bestowing you with gifts. And clarify the King of Cups. This deck is upside down, girl. But I'm going to leave that judgment. I'm going to leave the judgment upside down. Some of y'all might be feeling like you're in Bizarro world, upside down. What is going on? Is everyone around me crazy but me? That might be something. Everything is something. Nothing is coincidence. But King of Cups. And then the Judgment in reverse. I don't know. I do know. King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, emotionally available. Because you're putting up the boundaries, because you're rethinking your thoughts and emotions. This in reverse is inner work, inner evaluation, self-evaluation. And to become the King of Cups, to have an emotionally balanced mindset, you have to do the inner work. And knowing what your triggers are, what lessons can be learned from those triggers, and putting up boundaries when we see these things approaching you, that is the Judgment card in reverse. You have done your inner work. What else about this Judgment and King of Cups? Yes. To do the self-analysis. You know how many people do not even, it's not me. I don't need to do no work. Do no inner work whatsoever and just continue to live in the same cycles over and over again. I don't think people, especially, well, if you're here, you're on a spiritual challenge, you're doing some kind of work to make yourself better, to improve. You know how many people don't even take a step to improve? And they just sit in the same cycle over and over? The universe sees that. The universe knows it is hard work to keep your boundaries up, to keep you emotionally balanced, because we can pop off all day. Popping off is easy work. But to keep emotionally balanced, to be stable, to not engage, takes more restraint and power than just popping off. To erect and keep your boundaries takes more work than just, okay, all right. And the universe is seeing that, because that is hard work. And they're going to reward you for this work. Can you clarify the Six of Cups? Page of Wands. Six of Cups and the Page of Wands. Six of Cups. You're letting your inner child heal, be open. You are getting back to a stage in your life where you were more carefree. You are knowing that the balance not only requires hard work and diligent boundaries and emotional balance and restraint, but it also requires you being free and having fun and letting that inner child bake that cake, run across that field, do that cartwheel, regardless of what age you are and regardless of who's looking. The child, your inner child, still needs to be fed. It needs to be free. It needs to explore. Because work without play, what is that? Even in the spiritual sense, even in the self-help, even in the growth, even in the dark night of the soul, there needs to be release of play, of fun, of joy, because ultimately we're going through all of this hard work to get to joy, to get to happiness. And when you let your inner child run free and be open, that is where the creativity comes in. That's where the initiation of new thoughts and ideas come forth. Because you're letting them be open and free again. Children are the most imaginative and the most honest and the most free. What do we got? We got Justice. And what is this one? The Two of Pentacles. And this is what I was just saying about balancing the hard work and play. Balancing like I OD. I'm not even gonna lie to you kids. I OD on readings. Like readings from I love to watch YouTube and see different people do readings and just like get insights. I love a pick a card. I love a collective. I love people just sharing what their knowledge is, especially with this tarot. I'm obsessed. But I also know it's too much sometimes. And so I have to restrict myself and be like, no, let's go over here. Let's listen to some music. Let's watch a little comedy, because it's too much. When you get too much, too deep into everything is about one subject, not just tarot. It could be just like with anything, astrological, birth charts, whatever. There needs to always be a balance. Always be a balance. Too much of anything is just craziness. So with that Six of Cups and the inner child and the hard work and there has to be a balance. You have to find joy somewhere. Well, I was just saying, I just came back from a vacation. Travel is my ultimate inner child, exploring the world, traveling the world. So much fun. Love it to death. Love to go to every part of the country. I just went to Greece. It was amazing. I love it. And that is what sparks my inner child. When I'm seeing different countries and I'm out there, I have a drone, so I'm out there with my drone just being like a big kid. Like, drone is one of my big kid toys. That sparks that creativity, my inner child. And then I make my cute little videos with my drone work, and that's creativity. That's my inner child coming out. Like, the drone is my coloring book. You know how a kid has a coloring book, they like the color. The drone is my coloring book. That's my toy of choice, my playtime of choice, travel and drone. But, okay, with the Justice card, I don't know why I'm sharing all that. Perhaps this is going to help someone find what a hobby. Yes, a hobby. When we were kids, it was just called playtime. But now when we're adults, it's called a hobby. You gotta balance, find time for the hobbies, the joy, not just all work. And with this Justice card that came out on the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups and the Page of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Justice is also about balance. So it's basically reiterating the same thing. You have to have the balance. And with the justice is also like repercussion, I guess, of like what you give is what you get. And so if you feed and nurture your inner child, and you feed and nurture and do the work, for the hard work for the interbalancing and the hard shadow work and the inner assessments, you're being rewarded. It's being seen. It's being reciprocated by the universe. Because the universe doesn't want you to be in burdens and things like that. They want you to be in joy. They want you to be in the happiest, most easy timeline, I should say. Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. That's too many. But it was the Two of Cups and Nine of Swords. It's too many for me, kid. I'm gonna take these two. Eight of Cups, walking away. And when we walk away, we got the mental clarity, because another Queen of Swords, which is also about clarity and boundaries. Your mind is sharp, because we walked away from the chaos and the confusion. Walked away from people who are trying to keep you in illusions and keep you in a fog. Because I'm telling you, when you are not in your clear mind, when you are distracted, and when you have so many people around you, your mind is going to be foggy. Your mind's going to be foggy. You got to step back, step away from people for some time. And you know that Eight of Cups? It also reminds me of the Hermit card. You know how that hermit is always way over there and off to himself? You got to do that sometimes. And when you walk away, your mind is clear. What are you? You're emotionally balanced, you're grounded, you're connected with the universe because you took the time to step back, take a pause, get clear, renew, rejuvenate. And that also can tie into travel. That also can tie into a hobby. When you sit and focus a little while on the thing that brings you joy, don't you feel renewed and nice when you walk away from it? And when you spent a little time laughing, don't you feel a little pep in your step afterwards? With the Star card, because you've done all the proper steps, you've done all the proper work, you are now clear with your boundaries, you are balanced, grounded, connected with the divine, the universe. You have now unlimited possibilities. You are now the star. People are looking at you and seeing you in your full potential. They're seeing this on you. It's undeniable because when you are clear and good on the inside, the outside glows. And clarify. And with the High Priestess. Come on. Come on. Come on. People are seeing you now. And when I'm saying they're seeing you, not just you're looking good and smelling good, but they're seeing you as a knowledgeable, connected, divine being. They're seeing you in your High Priestess. They're seeing this on you. They're noticing that a little something is different. A little something. What does she do? What is happening? What did he do? Because when you are more connected and more in tune and more self-aware, it has no choice but to beam on you like a radiant light. You are in your divine feminine energy, and this is male or female. Divine feminine energy is a radiant aura that you have on you. And I've been talking about traveling, and I'm just now peeping I know I said the Three of Wands, but then I'd be lost in the sauce. And so the Three of Wands is literally exploration, travel, exploring. You're on the road to do these things. You are on the road to expansion. And you may not know the ins and outs. And you may not know why you have been doing all this work and what the end goal is or what the gifts that you are going to receive is as of yet. But you're trusting your intuition. You're having faith because you know that the universe is guiding you to wherever you need to be. It's like, I don't know how I'm getting there. I don't know what's on the other side, but I know I'm going. Because the universe always places us in the right place at the right time. And you know you've been doing the work. You know you have faith. And you know whoever your squad is, whoever your spirit team is, whoever your ancestors are, they would not forsake you and lead you to anything that is not for your highest good. Period. You're the High Priestess. So your intuition is on point. And you are now, come on, man. High Priestess, Star, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. I'm emotionally balanced. I will let you have it if I need to. I am a shining divine being. I am the high priestess. You know who you are. No one can knock you off of your throne. And you're emotionally balanced. You're giving yourself self-love. You love yourself completely and wholly. That's a mean combo right there. That's a mean combo. And with that combo, we are now opening ourselves up to expansion and growth and travel. And what is so far away? Can you see it? The Ten of Cups. Because what? We are going from the 6 to the 10. The 6, the 9, the deuce 10, the 6, to the 10 of Pentacles. Can we clarify the 10 of Pentacles, please? And the Lovers. Why? Because if we're doing all this work, all of this deserves to be loved on. All of this, 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers card, blatant, the universe is saying, you've done the work. A lot of y'all like, I don't want no man, I don't want no girl, I'm focusing on yourself, which is good. Because you shouldn't focus on this love, because the universe is going to give it to you in divine timing when it is right. And so the 10 of Pentacles is where you're headed regardless if you're focused on that or not, because right now a lot of y'all are just focused on that bag. Initiating new projects, initiating new business ideas, and maybe applying for new jobs and things of that nature. But as you are not so focused on that one love or that one thing, that's when you know it comes in. When you done forgot about it and you done put it on the back burner, the universe like, let's see if they still got any faith left. Here you go. And that's what they're doing. Not only because you still have faith, but because the work was done. And you knew that it would come in divine timing. So you are calling in harmonious relationships. You are calling, and the Lovers, it could mean a spouse, but it also means communities, friendships, harmonious relationships, reciprocal energy. But with the 10 of Pentacles, it's likely family, spouse, lover, husband, things of that nature. Which is all good, because we should all operate from the highest frequency, which is love. And when two people come together and it is a divine connection, and Lovers means a divine connection. Look at the angels here. That means we are operating from the highest frequency. When two divine beings come together, isn't that like an unstoppable force? I believe it's an unstoppable force. I want to see what Oshun has to say. Oshun, we see the 6 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. We are balanced. We are boundaries up. We are clear mind. We are the High Priestess and the Star. What more can you tell us? What more can you give us? Oshun, Oshun. Oshun, the seductress, and Oshun manifesting birth. Oshun, the seductress, is sensuality, attraction, feminine power. That is the High Priestess. That is the Star. And with the Lovers, I think they're clarifying that this is not oh, we got a new community circle or a new job that reciprocates and appreciates us. No, this is saying love, sensuality, attraction. So you're the high priestess, you're in divine feminine power. But when you have the spouse that can make you drip with that sensuality of that feminine, I'm doing the shoulder like Mae West, like, hey, big boy, like that kind of energy, just dripping with sexuality, sensuality, because the man or the spouse, the divine partnership is giving you everything you need so you can slip into that perfect feminine energy, that receiving, that nurturing. And with the manifestation, Oshun manifestation birth, this is something that you have manifested. This is something that you have been dreaming of. This is something that you have been working on for a long time. And these bees in here, I don't know about you guys, but bees have been following me every single place I go. I'm telling you, inside a building, a bee. What are you doing in here? There's no other bees in here. A restaurant, outside just walking, bees are following me everywhere. So I'm wondering, why are these bees following me everywhere? Is it my perfume? I don't even spray that much, I don't think. No. Bees follow frequencies. Bees follow things because the flowers and the plants are a frequency of 500 and above. Bees follow frequencies. So if you are on a high frequencies, the bees are around you. The bees are going to follow you. The frequency of joy and happiness is 500 and above. The frequency of love is 600 and something. So the bees are following joy and abundance. Now, I'm so happy when a bee is following me. I was like, yeah, I'm on the right vibe right now. I'm on the right frequency if the bees are following me. I thought that was that's like a universal nudge, like you're doing the right thing. All the work. And please know that when I'm reading for you guys, I'm reading for myself also. So this is resonating with me wholeheartedly. So all the work that we've done, we've raised our frequency. And when you raise your frequency, the universe sees you, the universe gives you your your justice because of your due diligences. I don't know if that was a word. Due diligence? Yes, boom. But they're seeing you. They know what you've been manifesting, what you've been trying to bring forth. And they're saying, we see your hard work and you're deserving of it. I love it. One more mushroom card, because I feel like I've been on here a while. 35 minutes. Mushroom card. Energy, power, aura, depletion. Call your energy back to you. And what was I saying at the beginning of this? The balancing, the people draining your energy because they want to just come to you with conflicts or their projections. When you recognize this, when you see these energy vampires, they're coming at you because your aura is of a high priestess, is of the star, because you're shining and you're bright, and they want some of that. And they're going to try to take that from you any way possible. So arguments, emotional draining, coming to you with all their problems, or just any way possible that they can latch on and deplete you of your radiant high priestess star energy, they will try to do it. So call back your power. First, recognize what they are and who they are, and set those boundaries. And call back your power from every person, place, thing, entity. Call your power back. Let them know that they do not have permission to play in your energy whatsoever. Because the higher you go in your frequency and your vibe and your thoughts and all of this, it's like more money, more problems. Higher frequency, higher problems, more problems. There's always going to be someone that's going to try to latch on to that. But you need to know how to protect yourself. That doesn't mean be in fear, hide in the house, and don't do anything. That means learn how to protect yourself, learn how to use your discernment, set your clear boundaries. But you're the Queen of Swords. You're doing that already. But call your power back. Tell them they do not have permission to play in your energy. The joy and the aura and the happiness and the love that you exude is yours because you worked on yourself to get to this point. It is not for others to gain off of. But you guys, we have so much coming to us. Remember to balance joy, happiness, hard work, play, dark night of the soul things, inner work. Remember to do the balance. Too much of anything is nuts. Laugh a little, cry a little, but balance it out and make sure that you're protecting yourself emotionally, physically. Don't let them drain you because you are a star and they see your light. Thank you for watching Tub Tarot. Remember to stay fluid and stay blessed.